And we are live here on Plus One EXP's Roll for Content channel. My name is Tony Vicinda. I'm Chief Alchemist here at Plus One EXP, which is a channel that's dedicated to helping amazing players find great designers whose games they can love, and amazing designers find great players who love their games. We do that in a lot of different ways, but the most fun way is sitting down with those designers and some other amazing folks to play those games. And that's exactly what we are doing tonight. We are going to be playing the CryptID Show, which is live right now over on BackerKit. There is a link right below Katie. Katie, if you point right below yourself, that's where the link is. That'll take you right over there. That's ttrpg.link/CryptID Show. It's about halfway through funding. Wouldn't it be cool if it was funded by the end of the stream? Let's go ahead and meet our intrepid designers so they can mostly stop talking for the night. It's been great to partner with them, and I'm really excited to have them here on stream. Anica, why don't you tell people a little bit about who you are, what you do, and give us the elevator pitch for the CryptID Show.
Of course. Unfortunately, the first thing you need to know about me is that I'm a consummate yapper, so my ability to do an elevator pitch, it's a very long elevator. It's a very
and
Metal
that's
Gear
time.
Solid.
Thank you, Anica.
All right, I gotta go.
Sorry.
Sorry, my ride's here. I gotta go. My name is Anica Cihla. My pronouns are she, they, and I am a game designer. I am also the brand director for Hero Forge, but in this capacity, I'm here to talk about the game that I most recently made, which is the CryptID Show. It is a 2-player storytelling game that only requires a standard deck of 52 playing cards, and it is inspired by my love of cryptids and 90s drive time radio and old radio shows like Coast to Coast with Art Bell. And what you do is one player is the host, one player is the caller, and you go through and you talk about a cryptid sighting that the caller had or thinks that they had, and it's the host's job to come up with a solution to this problem. And whether that solution is, if you saw it in an alleyway, just don't go down that alleyway before, or if the host solution is, just marry it, and now this cryptid lives in your home, and now you're in love forever. Problem solved. It is up to you to make that decision. And with us today, we have two absolutely incredible, dear friends of mine, but also extremely good improvisers who, watching someone play your own game is a very specific, I think it's maybe the secret 10th circle of hell, but I am genuinely so excited to see these two play this game. So without further ado, Kate, why don't you start and introduce yourself?
Hi, that's like the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me. Hi, everybody. My name's Kate. I go by Catieosaurus online, where I am a speaker, an educator, an author. I guess I can legally say I'm an author now. Legally, I'm an author. I also do a lot of work in the TTRPG realm as a performer, as a writer, and as a person to whom inclusivity and accessibility is really important. And I'm happy to be here. That's
Awesome.
all I can think of.
Excellent. Love it. Clint.
Hi, I'm Clint McElroy. I am basically a remora that has attached himself to the shark that is my 3 sons, Justin, Travis, and Griffin McElroy. Broadcast veteran for 47 years, man and boy.
God. I forgot you used to work in radio.
That's
I
right.
knew that about you.
I
okay,
sure
this
did,
is perfect
Katie.
then.
I worked in radio for a number of years. I was the guy who invented "It's time to turn so you don't burn," and switched over to podcaster. I do a podcast called The Adventure Zone with my sons, and I'm a writer, done a few graphic novels based on the Adventure Zone. I wrote a children's book that was my great joy. And I'm a professional grandfather. I've won numerous awards 7 times. And I have the best grandpa coffee mugs to prove it. So, yeah,
Clint,
that's
I
me.
so badly want to be like, and which of those is your proudest achievement? Just to set you up to be like, clearly being a grandfather and having you be like, podcasting. Yeah.
Actually, my proudest achievement is winning 27 fantasy football rings.
Wow.
That's
Actually,
right.
wildly impressive.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to make a 28 in our league. 'cause
Hey,
I'm
look,
doing
pal. You're
really
right,
well.
because I suck in our league. But,
I also really quickly want to say, you two represent the two things that I brought together with this game, which is a deep knowledge of cryptids, Kate, and a love of just such strong radio personality. I'm always so impressed by people that I know that have worked in radio because you're such coherent speakers. Like you can say a sentence without everything I just did, which is and the starting and stopping. And it's a skill that I've never figured out. And Clint, I'm happy you're here. Kate, I'm so happy you both are here. I'm so happy. Like truly,
I'm happy too. This is great.
I'm
words cannot express.
I'm real happy too.
Okay, well, Clint's got to go. We got
disproving your theorem. But thank you. That was very sweet of you.
Well, in order to keep everyone happy here on stream, we do have a couple of guidelines that we use on +1 every time we play, which is we just want to review the safety tools that we have in play at the top of the stream and have an important conversation about what keeps everyone both on the same page during play, as well as how we're all comfortable with the play that is happening. We use a couple different tools here on the stream. They are lines, veils, and the X card, which are connected to each other. Lines are things that may exist in the world of the game, but they certainly don't exist in our play of it. They are off limits and things that don't come up during play. Veils are things that exist in the world of play that might come up, but we just want to touch on them lightly and move on, or maybe only want to approach them within a certain context. And then the X card is the ability at any point in time to say or type X into our chat. At which point we'll pause the game, identify the issue. You don't have to explain why you don't like it, but we're just add it to our lines and veils and then move forward in a different direction. Sometimes you just need to use it to say like, hey, I'm a little confused about what's happening. I want to make sure we're all on the same page. All that's fine, but it's going to let us pause the game, identify an issue, and move forward together. Does anybody have any lines or veils that they want to add to our stating list, which is that we have strong lines against sexual coercion and sexual violence, strong lines against transphobia and homophobia, and any sort of racism or bigoted behavior. Does anybody have anything that they want to add to our list of lines or veils, though?
I think.
Go ahead.
No,
please.
I was just gonna say I would just prefer if we don't like kick dogs for fun. Like, you know what I mean? Let's just be nice to dogs.
Cool.
Cats though, fuck them.
Yeah. And I would like to add ageism.
Ageism? Totally fine.
I love ageism, and I hope everybody leans into it. So
they all lean in hard. Well, that's what we call the O card, which is where you can say O or hold up an O with your hands, just to be like, I'm really into that ageism. And so there we go. The other things that we have in play are an open door policy. So the open door policy means that we're all real people, and there are real things happening around us in our houses, our lives. We might need to drink or eat or get up real quick to take care of something that's pressing in our lives. We're real people who are going to behave as much like it as we can, and we would encourage you to take care of yourself while you're watching also. So just know that that is a normal part of play here on the +1 channel.
I don't have to worry about that because I'm wearing adult diapers.
There we go.
Ageism.
Plan ahead.
Oh.
Awesome. If you're out there watching right now and want to encourage other people to join us, it's twitch.tv/Tony+1. Would love to have anybody join us. You can watch on YouTube, Twitch, or over on Facebook if you're also old like me. So I haven't reached adult diapers yet, but I still am using Facebook. With that said, we're going to do things a little bit different today. Anica and I are not going to be playing. So we're going to walk through a little game setup and then kick things over to our two players to enjoy this stream. I am very excited to watch Clint try to muster up the ability to play a radio host at some point.
Yeah, can you imagine? It's going to be really hard.
A huge stretch. And I can't
channel my
Just
inner
as a quick
Art
aside
Bell.
to Kate and Tony, I wanted to give this young blood an opportunity. I'm throwing him a bone.
He's new,
So just
up and coming.
Be nice.
Yeah.
He just wandered in here.
Here
No,
I am
listen.
blossoming in my 7th decade. Yes.
Finally,
With his
finally.
5 container buildings.
Finally.
full of-
Overnight success.
That's
Clint.
preteen and
Lost
elf
in
years.
cups.
So with that said, Anica, you've already given us kind of an intro. And I know we're kind of it's an easy game. We're kicking people over. We're kicking over to our wonderful improvisers here. Do you want to give the audience a little insight or kind of talk us through the choices that we need to make to start?
Yes, I'd love to. And I do want to apologize to Kate and Clint because I just went through all of this when we weren't live. So feel free to get up, stretch your legs, hydrate, do whatever you want to do while I'm just repeating my spiel. So as I mentioned, this is a 2-player storytelling game. All you need is the game book and a standard deck of playing cards. So what's going to happen is that first and foremost, let's talk about the in-game safety tools that are not just in the stream, but also built into the game itself. So this is a game where one person is the host and one person is the caller. And what you're going to do is you're going to call in, talk about cryptids, as I said. Now, because you are on the phone in this game, you can do in this game just like you do in real life, which is hang up at any time. So your first safety tool is hanging up. You can use this if things just aren't really vibing for you. You can also use hang up as a mechanic if you've hit a really good point in the scene and you're like, okay, let's end on a high note. We'll hang up. And both the caller and host can do this. So maybe the host is saying, oh, gosh, my producer is telling me that I have to throw to an ad break right now. Or maybe you are the caller and you're saying, oh, hold on, I have another call incoming. I got to go. You can do that at any point. No questions asked at your table. Sometimes things are not vibing exactly right, but you want to, you're like, I really like the scene we built, but ooh, that was kind of a bummer. Because there's a deck of cards, there's also 2 jokers. And what you can do is at any point, either the host or the caller can hold up the joker card and you don't even have to address it. All that the joker card means is that, oh, I didn't really like that. Or maybe you're saying, hey, there's a little bit of scariness in this game and it's actually getting like a little too real for me. So can we throw a joke in there? It can basically just mean, I don't want to end this scene yet, but let's get a little bit lighter with it. Let's get fun, or, let's move away from that particular topic. So safety tools out of the way. What you're going to do is at the start of the game, you decide who is going to be the host, who is going to be the caller, and what your vibes are going to be. So let's talk about the host first. And there's no mechanics for figuring out who's going to be who. There's a dialogue game. You go, I feel like being the caller today.
Do we want to go ahead and figure that out so we can walk the person through that?
Of course we should. Now, thank you. God bless you, Tony.
That's why you got me here in the production booth.
Kate and Kate and Clint. Who do you want?
It does say Doc Curmudgeon on there. Sorry.
It does.
Sorry.
It does. Who is going to be the host and who is going to be the caller?
Katie, I would be happy to start because
I was gonna say, I was
like
like,
a shot at both.
I feel like age before beauty, perhaps.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, we're gonna need to refine that.
Before.
Hey, there you go. Yeah. Wait a minute.
And also we
Age
can
before beauty, my ass. No.
and also we
In
can
this
also
case-
just swap seats too. That's also fine.
Yeah, and we're gonna like swap back and forth.
Yeah, I was gonna
occasionally,
say,
right?
but yeah, you can kick it out. You
I would
got
be happy
DJ
to kick it off
cred.
as the host.
Yeah, sounds good.
Wonderful. So they've decided who's going to be the host and who's going to be the caller. But a host does not exist in a vacuum. So now it's up to the host to figure out what type of show they want to do. I'll give some quick examples and then Clint, you can get into it from there. And of course, again, this is a collaborative thing where both the host and the caller will decide. But you could choose from being a manosphere podcast talking about, oh, I love my all meat diet. It makes me look healthy and good. You could be a fitness influencer on Instagram Live. You could be a 90s shock jock radio. You could be any of those. And if you're having a hard time coming back up with it, at the back of the book, there are some tables for you to choose both show types, which range from very, straightforward, simple, where it's like, hey, you're on a video game live stream, perhaps on a website like you're watching on right now.
Whoa.
Or maybe it's whoa. Or maybe it's like, hey, you're broadcasting from around a random number station that keeps breaking into the broadcast for some reason. And then you can also choose your caller characteristics. So that can be your own personal little quirks that you make up or sorry, your host characteristics. That might be your own little personal quirks that you make up on the spot, or maybe you can pull from the table at the back of the book again. So some of the things on the table, which you just draw 6 cards and you associate your ace through 6 with that 6 on the table, and then you pull one at random if you want to randomize, or just select the one you want. So that could be anything from it's your first day as a host and you don't know what's happening, or it could be you're secretly trying to do a Michael Caine impression. There's a ton that you can choose from. So with that said, Clint, what type of show are you doing and what are your caller characteristics?
I think I would like to be I think skeptical, but maybe like 51% Scully and 49% Mulder. Convincible. I don't want to be ironclad. Is that okay? Can I do that?
Yeah.
I think to kind
Absolutely.
of I think maybe like an Art Bell kind of thing, because I listened to Art Bell for years and years and years and years, and always felt like he made the callers feel like he believed everything, but maybe there's a little doubt in the back of his mind. But I would like to be convinced, thus putting all of the weight on Katie. So yeah, I think mostly skeptical, but willing to listen.
Wonderful. Now, what type of radio show are you doing? Are you doing something like Coast to Coast?
Oh yeah,
Lab?
yeah,
Classic.
yeah. We play a little jazz, a little talk, but mostly the talk. Kind of a Harry Shearer show, where songs are merely punctuated. Because when I started in radio, we would do 7, 8, 9, 10-minute bits, and maybe throw a song in, and then do another 10-minute bit, and maybe throw another song in. And by the time I left radio, it was song, 30-second bit, song. So I hearken back to the olden days. So yeah, I think kind of an Art Bell kind of show with a little bit of music, but mostly talk.
Excellent. That sounds good. And do you want any particular host quirks, whether ones you come up with on your own, like maybe you keep taking bites from a spicy sandwich for some reason, or do you want to pull one from the table in the book?
Well, let me look at the table. I want to embrace the game as much as possible.
While Clint looks at that, I did type it into chat, but if you are watching right now or later, really, it won't impact things later, but you can do it also. We'll probably throw in some fake sponsors as we go, and we'll need some ideas for that. So chat, if you want to throw some fake sponsor ideas down into the chat, we would love to have those to be able to give Clint to improv some ad reads for.
To lean into the game, I'm going
God.
to draw a card to determine my host trait. Okay? A 6.
Oh no.
Oh, awesome. Experiencing severe gastrointestinal distress and trying to hide it. Awesome.
Great.
Yes.
Love that for you.
Oh, because that's my life.
Who amongst us hasn't been at work doing a little bit of the old, maybe if I make myself big, it'll sort of, nope, maybe if I make myself small.
I'm having a little trouble getting that one down, Vern.
Not right now on stream, that's for sure.
Wonderful. So we have your belief level, we have your show type, and we have your fun little quirk. Now, Kate, let's meet your character. This one's a little bit more freeform. Just tell us who you are, maybe how much you believe in cryptids, and if you have any color traits as well.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be Mary Bell Buttersworth. And she's just a mom. She's just, she's just happy to be here. She just, saw something maybe weird in the school pickup line. And and so she's just really excited to be here and talk about it. Maybe she's a little insecure. Maybe you know what? She's not, because she's taking classes. She's listening to tapes. We love this for us. And there's a table that I'm trying to frantically scroll to. Okay. Okay, what did I get? What happens if I get a card that's not on the list? Do I get to make my own?
You can. So it and this is still something that we're getting into layout. Just count out ace through 6 and then pick one of those at random as much as possible. I tried to make it so that you only need a deck of cards, since like I said, maybe on stream, maybe off, the point of this game is to just like play it while you're waiting for everyone else to show up for D&D. So it's, pull some cards.
I got a ace. So as I'm trying and failing to hide their deeply parasocial relationship with them. Oh, that's funny. Okay. I like that.
So you're just so happy to be here, and Clint is experiencing gastrointestinal distress, and you're deeply parasocially obsessed with Clint.
We are a match made in heaven.
It's gonna be so great.
Excellent. I think for structure of play, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kick us over to a title card. I'm not going to take anybody off mic, but I'll do a countdown as if we were in the studio about to go live. And then we're going to kick it over to Clint and Katie to play. Does that work for everybody?
Very quickly before we do, just so that we're not getting in the way of the play, let me talk about what's going to happen really quickly, because the game's kind of broken into 2.5 segments. So the first segment was this character creation portion, pretty freeform. You're kind of doing whatever. Next up, we have the actual reporting on the cryptid. So what's going to happen, and this is all written in the game book, is that the host is going to, and that was this song, and that was a word from our sponsor, and introducing your next caller. And the caller gets on, and then here's where the deck of cards really matters. So ahead of time, before you get to this point in the game, you should separate your deck into all 4 suits, and then each suit represents one of the 4 encounter characteristics. So what's going to happen is you can either draw all 4 at once, or you can draw one, talk about it, draw the next one. But the first one you would draw is spades. And in the book, it lists all of the possible things for spades. And spades is the location of the sighting. And then there's diamonds, which is the description of the cryptid. There is hearts, which is the cryptid's reaction to being seen. Maybe it's really upset. Maybe it's like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I can't believe I got seen. And then there's the effect on the caller. Maybe you kind of fell in love. Maybe your skin erupted in boils. We'll find out. So you work through all of those together, and then we will get to how the game resolves when it gets there.
And Katie, what was your caller's name?
I think I said Mary Bell Buttersworth.
You sure did.
Mary Bell. Okay. All right.
All right. I'm kicking us over. If Streamlabs will relent, will it? No, who knows?
Oh, classic Streamlabs.
Oh, what's it doing?
Oh no.
Do. Let me give it another. All right. We are off of being able to preview transitions, but we are where we need to be.
All right.
Let's count down to the Cryptid Show in 5, 4, 3, 2.
WJAZ. Hey, everybody, I'm Lester the Nightfly. Hello, Baton Rouge, here on WJAZ from the foot of Mount Belzoni. We are tickled to be with all you fly-by-nights tonight, checking out what's going on this big, deep, dark planet of ours. Let's go to the phones, shall we? We've got on line 13, Mary Bell. Hello, Mary Bell. Welcome to Fly By Night.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Yeah. Okay. So we've established you're high. Okay. Now, what else? What else you want to talk about?
Well, I'm a first time caller, long time listener.
Hmm.
I was calling because I know that, one of our shared values really are about exploration and curiosity into the world. And I had just the funniest thing happen to me, and I thought, who else to hear my tale but you? So
Well, I'm flattered, and I'm glad that you called in a matter of self exploration. But we'll get back to that. So tell me, what have you experienced, Mary Bell?
well, you are not gonna believe this. So
Probably not, but go ahead anyway.
there I was on the roof of my neighbor's house. Now, I'm not usually on the roof of my neighbor's house, but it was the 4th of July and we were trying to get closer to the fireworks for safety. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
hold on, I think I have to draw another card.
Oh, all right. So you're playing cards. All right, go on.
Yeah. And so I look over, and you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe what I saw. I saw my doppelganger, someone who looked just like me. Like, I know that we're on the phone, so you can't tell, but let me just let me. Hair blonde, curly,
Right.
knee small, keeping it tight, even at 50. I'm
Mm,
loving it. I'm in my girl boss era, and I see. And but the thing is that normally, if it were me, you would smell what? Chanel number 5, right?
okay.
I know you like that. But instead, I smell the coppery stench of raw meat.
Instead of Chanel number 5.
Instead of Chanel number 5, it's just meat,
Oh,
just
I see. So
just
yeah.
just raw meat. Yeah, disgust. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm looking at her. She's looking at me. We kind of do like a Spider-Man meme thing. That's my
Mhm.
son's into that. I'm not quite sure. And I'm just staring at I guess me, not me, meaty stench me. I'm not sure.
Where
Um,
was this doppelganger? Was she also on the roof with you?
She was in the yard
In
and
the
just sort of
yard.
standing. Yes, but the craziest thing happened. Every time I looked at it, it just went this sort of mitosis. So
Hmm.
so first there was just one me
Hmm.
over in the yard by the fire pit, and then there's a second me over by the deck chairs, and then there's a third me over by the Buick, and it just kept happening. And so all of a sudden there were 6 of me and well, 1 of me and 6 of her, 6 of me
Sure.
and 1 of I'm not quite sure. You know what I'm saying?
How
And
doppel were these gangers? I
they
mean,
were
did
of
they
of
did they
all of all the gangs that I've seen doppled, I mean, I would say that it was pretty gangbusters doppelganging.
were they dressed like you? Were
It's
they dressed
yes,
exactly like
the
you?
same outfit, a tasteful cardigan, tasteful pearls, tasteful khaki pants,
Oh,
but they fit well, not too much ankle, not too much calf, an appropriate amount for
good choice.
our
Good choice.
nation's birthday.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. God bless America.
God bless America and
Yes.
these United States. And as I'm looking at these 6 me's, 6 hers, 6 thems, I suppose, this sort of intense moment of vertigo. I got
Mm.
real dizzy and I actually fell off the roof.
No, get out of town.
Broke both my legs, both my arms. And
Did you? Did they
yeah,
automatically have broken legs when that happened?
I was writhing in pain, so
Yes, of
I'm
course you
not
were.
quite sure. But I did see one limping away, so
Mm-hmm.
perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, and it was such a funny thing. I guess I wanted to call and get your advice. I wanted to call and see if you had any thoughts or opinions, or could perhaps come over and personally inspect. You just, I
Um,
just wanted to hear your thoughts and your opinions.
well, as you know, Mary Bell, this is not a taped show. This is live, and I mean, I just started my shift, so we may have to table the whole meeting face to face, creepy episode for later. Let me ask you something. Was there anyone else on the roof that saw these doppelgangers?
Oh yeah, my best friend Clarabelle and her sister Sarah Bell.
So Mary Bell, Clarabelle. Sarah Bell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sort of like a hocus pocus thing. We call
Sure.
ourselves
Oh,
a coven.
yeah, that makes sense. You have a dog named Tinker by any chance?
Oh, did you know?
Hmm. Well, I mean, like you said, we do have this connection, maybe.
Oh, so you think so too?
So
What?
what did Clara and Sarah do when you fell off the roof? They just left you there writhing?
Oh,
Did they see the doppelgangers?
they did. They did see the doppelgangers. We all saw the doppelgangers. They all were sort of, a guest, a gape and a guest.
Oh, of course. Both
And
a gape and a ghast.
yes, at the same time.
Oh,
Sarah Bell called 911 for me, and Claire Bell sort of went into the yard and kind of go on, get
Yeah.
out of here.
Oh, so they were
Doppel-
trying to, yeah, okay. So they were trying to chase away the doppelgangers.
Yeah, because good friends are hard to find,
Sure.
and so when you find one, you don't want the extra six, So
Mhm.
it made sense. So she sort of chased them into the woods, and they skedaddled.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
and then I was just I cried. I was on the floor. I was
Oh.
crying, and
Ah.
then the ambulance came, and that the rest is, as they say, history.
Sure, I understand that. And so they're all gone. You're there.
Mm,
Ambulance came.
mm.
So what kind of solution are you looking for? It sounds like you're all right. By the way, how are the legs?
They're healing slowly but surely. I spend a lot of time looking out my rear window.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With binoculars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Where? I mean, if I may ask, where? Where do you live? You're not anywhere in the Mount Belzoni general area, are you?
Oh,
No?
yeah. Actually, you'd
Eh,
be surprised how well they make blind binoculars these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, but yeah, I've just been keeping an eye on you and the neighborhood, and just everyone
Yeah.
in general, just checking up, making sure everything is hunky dory.
Do you mind hold on one second? I need to close these curtains in the studio. Okay. Great. So again, what can I do to help you?
I
Other than the personal visit?
just mostly looking for some advice. If I were to encounter one of the doppelgangers again, do you have any words of wisdom or past callers who perhaps experienced something similar?
I don't know if I've ever had a caller experience anything quite like this, Mary Bell. But if it were to happen again, I mean, do you anticipate they'll show up again?
I mean, I've been smelling the rotten meat
Right.
off and on, and it's hard to tell if it's a neurological thing from the fall or if it's, I'm just constantly surrounded at all times by 6 doppelgangers who have yet to make themselves known.
Right.
Little column A, little column B.
Yeah.
Uh,
Bad
and
batch of Chanel number 5.
that
I mean, that
exactly,
could
and
be an
and so
explanation.
yeah, and so I'm just kind of wondering if you've got
Sure.
anything
I
for
actually,
me.
I think I can help you. Here's what I would do. If we've learned anything from the movie The Parent Trap, it's that people who look exactly like you can come in so very handy. Are your parents together, or are they
Oh, yeah.
divorced by any chance?
Yes, mommy and daddy are still both together, very
They're still
happy.
together. Okay, so that we eliminate that scenario. You're not going to need them to do that. Let me ask. This may sound a little far afield. What do you do for a living, Mary Bell? Do you have
I'm a
employees?
kindergarten teacher by
Okay,
trade.
sure.
Amateur, lots of things,
Professional
really.
speaker. Yes.
Yes. How
great.
did you know?
Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry. It's not you. It's me.
Oh, but
I, I
I thought I said something.
those kids, those kindergarten kids, can sometimes be a bit much. Am I right?
They can, yes.
Yeah. So you could probably use a break occasionally, couldn't you?
I see what you're getting at.
Maybe you could approach your doppelgangers if they show up again, smelling of rotten meat. Let's face it, kids have no concept of smell.
Mm.
Otherwise, they wouldn't smell like they do. I think you could probably maybe work out some kind of arrangement where they could occasionally spell you in your job, take maybe fill in for you or parent teacher conferences, because those suck. Those are
Classroom
terrible.
aids. I love
Classroom
this.
aids,
Yes,
just think.
a few extra pair of hands.
And just think
I
how
love that.
confused the children would be. And after all, that's a lot of fun. I mean,
I just knew you would have a good solution. So
I think that's the way to go.
yeah, let me get this straight. So I approach the doppelgangers,
Right.
and I offer them a job
Yep.
working with my kindergartners
Absolutely.
as classroom aides, and then we get married and we live happily ever after.
Yeah, wow. I love like 94% of that plan. Well, my shift's over in about 3.5 hours. So, I mean, wait a minute. Are your legs in casts?
Yes, currently.
Okay, well, maybe we'll hold off on that for just a little while, because I mean, I want you to be able to host us to the best of your abilities.
That makes sense. Of course, but anytime you're welcome to stop by for lemonade or coffee or a ginger ale or a Coca-Cola or a Sprite or a whiskey if you're a drinker, or any beverage. I'm happy to provide.
So you are beverage rich. I understand that.
Beverage rich, friend poor. So yeah, it'd be lovely to have a new friend.
Hey, we're gonna fix that, aren't we? My new friend. My new friend.
So you're saying we're friends?
No, I meant the doppelgangers. They'll probably be your friends. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll run all this by my wife and see what she says. We'll see what I can work out. So
actually, I'm sorry. Actually, something's just come up. I'm actually gonna have to go. But thank you so much for your advice. Thank you.
Oh,
So
no, my pleasure.
You've never talked about your wife on the show before. I'm just gonna have to go.
Okay, before you go, any chance you have one of those doppelgangers' number? I mean, no. Well, we'll talk. We'll talk later.
Click.
And we'll be right back after this from Marcus Welby, MD.
Amazing. Tony, you want to throw us back to 4 Up? And
yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so mad that I wasn't on camera for that, because I was literally dying because I'm getting over being sick and I was hacking my lung up. But you both were so funny. I almost had to take a lap with the Rear Window reference, Kate. That made me
that classic Alfred Hitchcock humor that I'm known for.
Thanks for not going with Psycho. Appreciate that. Although you did a little lean into it.
A little. It got a little Norman Bates either at the end of
the
Mother would be happy.
So we went through the 2.5 parts because the way that you sort of end the scene is exactly what Kate and Clint did. For you viewers at home, it is listed out in the game as well. But basically what you do is, the point is to just sort of have a fun time collaborating. So once you've worked through all 4 encounter characteristics, the host gives their solution to the problem. And what you do is, as the caller, you can choose to accept it or reject it. And the way that you go about doing that is doing exactly what Kate did, which is going, now let me get this straight. And you sum up everything that the host has said. And you can either go, yeah, I think that's a really good idea. Here's how I'm going to execute on that. Or you go, I think I'm going to do this instead. And then you come up with your own proposed solution. So this is exactly how the game is supposed to be played. It should be just a fun little, I'm just sort of building a scene while we're hanging out at a bar, waiting for people to show up. We're just bored on a Friday night, and y'all did it.
It's almost like y'all have played games before and know how to have fun, which is wild.
Incredible, amazing.
This is the first time I've watched people play a game that I made and not felt like my soul was a piece of paper on fire that was slowly curling.
Well, that's
up
because you
at the
designed
edges.
Sin Eater first and then did this
That
one.
is
Your soul is supposed to feel like it's on fire in Sin Eater.
That was a
and-
bleak game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I just look at it. Sometimes I just look at like Sydney or like the pages, and I'm just like, oh, this is so sexy. It's so good. Please know
It's
that I
pretty
do
good.
that. Like,
Thank you.
however much you're thinking, it's more than that. It's fine.
All right, let's go to line 14. Anica, you were talking about the great despair you feel over watching people play your game.
No, don't make me do that. Now,
And then the
I
game
know-
becomes real.
oh god. Now I know I'm a little keeping an eye on the time, so we can either go through and do another one, Kate, if you want to be another caller,
again.
or
Please.
we could always switch and you could be the host if you want. So
Oh yeah, let's
Do we
switch.
Yeah,
wanna-
let's
Do
switch.
we want to do one
We'll
more
switch.
caller? Because I think time wise we hit it pretty spot on. Do we want
Okay.
to do one more caller and then flip?
Sure. Yeah, we can.
So that would be a total of 4 run-throughs. One with Clint as the host twice, and one with Kate as the host twice. Does that sound
Correct.
good?
Yeah.
Love
sounds
it.
fair
Love
and
it.
even to me.
And as we come back in, Clint, the ad read is going to be the Loveland Frog dating app. The Loveland Frog dating app. Whatever you think that is, that's who's sponsoring this episode.
I see. Okay. The Loveland Frog dating app.
Yep. And
Oh,
we
also,
go ahead.
really quickly, if you want to change your host and caller, you can do that now. If you want to be, you can be a new host. You can take new host characteristics in case you took a gas X and now you're doing all right. It's entirely up to y'all. This game is more of a framework than anything else. So
Cool. I'm gonna switch my collar, but it'll be a
Okay.
surprise.
I'm gonna stay as Lester.
oh, what are you going to continue having gastrointestinal distress?
We'll see. We'll see. That kind of is going to be dictated by what happens.
We never get to
You gotta-
decide
you gotta
that for
play to find
ourselves,
out.
isn't that right, folks?
That's right. It's all we'll see. We'll check it out.
Excellent. All right.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
I'll do a count back from the break. And we are live again in 5, 4, 3.
WJAZ. And we're back. Thanks to the Loveland Frog dating app. If you've got a frog and he's a horny toad, then you need to contact the Loveland Frog dating app. They will hook you right up. Pollywogs may not call. I'm Lester the Nightfly. Hello again, Baton Rouge, here from the foot of Mount Belzoni, where we are taking your calls to find out just what exactly is going on in this wild, wonderful, wacky world of ours. And we've got a mystery caller up on line 26. Dear God, Bob, how many lines do we? Okay, so by the way, I want to thank Bob, my engineer, for giving me an enema earlier during the break. It has really seemed to have helped me out. And no, get your minds out of the gutter, all of you fly-by-nighters. Let's go to line 26 again and see who our mystery caller is. Hello, line 26, mystery caller. You're on with Lester the Nightfly.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
How are-
Hi.
Oh,
I'm-
the-
I'm Claire. I'm 7. It's really nice. I've always wanted to be on the TV, but I guess this is like the second best thing is the radio. Me and my dad, we listen to your show every night before I go to bed. And
really?
he said
What,
that
what
I
time
could-
is your bedtime, Claire?
It's like 11:30. My dad's not a very good dad ever since mommy left. But so anyway, he basically lets me do whatever I want. But anyway, he said that I could call and tell you what happened to me the other night because he said that maybe you would like to hear the story. Do you want to hear the story? I really want to tell you the story.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's going to take about 14 seconds. Go.
Okay. So, You're not okay. So my dad, he's a security guard at the mall, and sometimes when he forgets to book a babysitter, which is like a lot of times, honestly, he
Sure.
lets me go to work with him. So it's like kind of like every day is take your daughter to work day. But I just mostly sit in the security office and I watch people steal stuff and I don't say anything because honestly, like the real villain is capitalism. And so but I was watching the security footage, and you know how how like old people they like all the cameras are old and they don't have phones and it's just like film, like film.
Yes, I do know some old people who do know how to operate phones. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. And so, but I was watching the security footage in my dad's office, and you're not even gonna believe what I saw.
I will try.
Ask me what I saw.
What did you see, Claire?
Oh, I saw a cat. It was a cat. It was a kitty cat. It was just a cutest little kitty cat. I really wanted a cat, but my dad won't let me get a cat because he says that now that mommy left, there isn't anybody to take care of the house anymore, and because I have to get older and do it. And so, so I was like, okay. But the thing about the cat was like the vibes were off.
Vibes. You know about vibes. That's good.
I do. Yeah, the vibes of the cat were like, sometimes you look at a cat and you're like, that's a good cat, and sometimes you look at a cat and you're like, fuck that cat. And but honestly, dad taught me that word. But it's fine. And so, but yeah, and so I was looking at this cat, and just the vibes were completely off.
What did the cat look like?
It was black, and it had like kind of green, like big green eyes. But there were 4 eyes, and there were like a lot. There was, like a centipede. It was like a centipede, but a cat. But it was like a catipede, if you will. Or maybe a centicat. I don't know. It's fine. But yeah. So it had a lot of feet. It had 4 eyes, and I was like, that's the vibes. The vibe is off on that cat.
How many legs?
I would estimate between 10 and 1,000.
Okay. So actually what you're describing seems to be more centipede than cat. What kind of cat features did it have that made you think it was a cat initially?
Well, it had a tail, and it was black, and it was small, and it had like cat ears. And it kind of like it was kind of acting like a cat. It was you know how like a cat like will just like stare into your soul, and you know that it knows all of your secrets and all the bad things that it's ever done, and then the cats go to the North Pole and they tell Santa what you did.
Sure, I've read a lot of Stephen King. Yes.
Yeah, it was like that. And so when I saw the cat, and I was just watching the security footage, like it wasn't even like I was there in the room, you know what I mean? But it just stopped what I was doing. And it gazed at me with a look of polite interest, and I thought, that's pretty cat-like. But the 2 of the eyes got really big, and then 2 of the eyes kind of narrowed, and I was like, I don't know, inside me are 2 wolves, and so maybe the cat is like that too.
Wait, back up, just discussion. Inside you are 2 wolves.
Yeah, that's what that says, because I have ADHD, and so like sometimes I try to be good, I try to be like really polite and really quiet, and like I try really hard to sit still, but the other wolf is really angry all the time, and it wants to fidget about, and so I crave chaos at all times. I like to set fires, but the cat was just kind of like that, and so I'm just like staring at this cat, and it's staring at me, and I'm staring at this cat, and but it's through the security camera, and I wasn't even there. It was all the way across the mall. And then,
how did it make your 2 wolves feel?
My skin began to blossom with patches of creaky chitin, which is a word that I recently learned in science class.
My God, you must have a very progressive school.
Yeah, I'm homeschooled. I mostly just look up stuff on YouTube. And I sort of teach myself, and but yeah, and so I sort of became encased in this chitin, if you will, which I'm
not to be confused with chitin. Go on.
I'm nearly certain that I'm saying that word correctly.
No, I think you are.
From like seeing it and not hearing it say out loud. Is it chitin?
No.
I'm prepared to take the note. I believe education, we should always be learning and always growing.
Absolutely. That's how I pronounce the word kitten.
Yeah.
So you can see my confusion, obviously.
Yeah. But so anyway, so I saw this cat, and then my dad said that I couldn't take the cat home because maybe it wasn't a cat, and maybe it was some sort of horrific abomination, unfit before the eyes of God. And so I just I didn't I don't have a cat I don't have the cat, but I just kind of thought maybe because I listen to you every night before I go to bed, and so I thought maybe if you had any advice or any suggestions on how to get my dad to let me keep the cat. I named him Lester. I named him after you, actually.
Oh, you darling child.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
that's
my favorite.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm getting a lot of that tonight. Well, Claire, let me ask you one question. Do you have any other pets?
I had a goldfish, but unfortunately he has shuffled off this mortal coil.
Oh, I see. And
Yeah.
are you uncomfortable discussing how your fish passed?
Oh no, I'd had him for a very long time, and so I think he was just kind of an old fish, like what they say, one fish, two fish, old
Yeah,
fish, old fish.
yeah, dead fish, live fish,
Yeah, exactly.
absolutely.
Yeah. And so yeah,
Um,
and so yeah.
Okay, so there's room in your household for this abomination catapede, right?
I think so. I mean, it's still pretty small. Like it wasn't like a big monster. It was just
How big was it to accommodate 1,000 legs?
well, that again, that's a soft estimate.
Sure,
But
sure.
I would say approximately cat sized, but maybe a little longer.
Claire, listen, and I'm going to be honest with you. As a father, even though I have no children, I consider my listeners my children. Taking on a pet is a great responsibility.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to make sure the pet is fed.
Uh-huh.
You will have to make sure that its potty processes are dealt with. I think you know what I mean, even though anybody who knows about hellscape abominations and stuff already knows about cat poo and cat pee.
Yeah.
And in this case, there will be some very special requirements. I'm sure you'll have to provide blood sacrifices.
Yeah, I mean it's the cat. He has been coming to my window, and
Mhm.
and he has been whispering the secrets of the universe to me
Sure,
fairly frequently at this point.
sure.
And he did tell me that he primarily feeds on blood sacrifices and human
Mhm.
flesh, and so I was kind of wondering like
Sure.
if you knew if there was like a store in town, or like is
Mm.
it more like should I call like the morgue? I don't, or like is it more of a grave robbing thing? I don't know. I'm a kid, so I don't really know all this stuff.
Sure. I know. I'm not sure you can hide behind that any more, Claire. You seem to be very knowledgeable about hellish things.
Well, I've been doing my research. I'm gonna be a responsible pet owner.
Absolutely. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do. I would say step one, never dress them up in cute costumes for Halloween
Okay.
because you don't need them.
Okay.
Right?
That's
I mean, what are you going to name this pet, by the way?
Lester.
Oh, Lester. That's right.
Yeah. No,
You'll be able to take Lester with you trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking we could do like a two. Oh, sorry, I interrupted you.
No, please go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I was thinking like, we could do he could be toothless, and then I could be the guy whose name I haven't actually seen the movie. I've only heard it described. My parents don't let me watch TV.
Sure, I can certainly believe that. And then, like I said, in talking about the care and feeding, you're going to have to groom, and let's face it, you're talking about thousands and thousands of claws that you're going to have to trim. So you're going to have to put a lot of work in. As for taking care of the catipede's dietary needs, I think you've kind of already answered your own question. Do you remember telling me about all the old people that were wandering around the mall?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, and old people are very slow.
Yeah.
Very slow, Claire. I mean, some of them have to use like walkers to get around, and they're very easy to catch. And since you're homeschooled, it's not like you're hanging around with little kids.
No.
So my suggestion to you is take Lester for a lot of walks.
Okay.
Through the mall.
Okay.
At lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
Wink, wink.
Oh, I see what you're
And
saying.
the other thing is, because I'm not a young chick myself, I would like you to perhaps call the radio station in advance here, WJAZ at the foot of Mount Belzoni, and let me know when you are going to take your Lester to the mall. So I will be sure not to be there. And finally, give some consideration to changing his name, just for my own mental health.
Okay.
But-
do you have any suggestions?
I would say Cthulhu would be good.
No, well, he knows Cthulhu, so
All right, okay.
yeah.
I think you can't go wrong with something like Puff
Oh, that's pretty good.
or Smushy.
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 I like that.
Think of
Smushy's
that.
pretty good. I like
Here's
Smushy.
Smushy. Look, old person, sick 'em. See, see how that
Yeah.
kind of works out there.
That's good. I like that. Okay.
Hey,
So
have I helped you at all?
yeah.
there?
Okay. So let me get this straight. Okay.
Sure.
So number one, no Halloween. Don't dress the abomination up in
You
Halloween
don't need
costumes.
to. Don't need to. Right.
Number two, grooming. Be a responsible pet owner. Number
Right.
three, thin the weak from the herd. Number four, change the name. Is that? Is you feel like I got it?
Right. And I think if you check off 3 out of those 4, I think you and Smushy or whatever are going to just get along famously.
Right. Cool. Thanks so much. I'm gonna go to bed, but have a really good night.
Yes.
I love you. Bye.
Okay. I love you too. And we'll be right back after this word from the Squareville Turkish Baths.
Clint, I'm too sick for you to end on something like that when I have to unmute because I immediately went into a coughing attack.
Sounds like you need to visit the Squareville Turkish Baths.
Yeah, go to the
And of course,
Squirrel to get that.
I'm the first one that violated the ageism thing. So
I called it out in chat. Don't worry. You're already canceled, and so
Oh my gosh, that was fantastic yet again. Kate, you make such a good child. Clint, you
you.
are so good
a
at
wonderful
talking to
child.
that was real grandpa testing field there, and so
It's true.
You got to lean into what you know.
lock in.
Oh no!
Oh, not the coughing.
And
I'm
that was
sorry.
the night
coughing.
that Anica realized she had consumption.
Oh, no.
I am perishing.
The old tiniest of diseases.
Excellent.
I think the vapors. I think the vapors.
The
I was
vapors.
because I have the vape.
Not the
Vapors,
consumption,
oh.
the vapors, and so
Oh, there's so many good ones. Berry
Yeah.
berry.
If I'm gonna have an old timey disease, I want old timey drugs for it. Bring back Quaaludes. I am
Yeah.
Tony. I'm taking the
Hold on,
stream
let
over
me
to
let
turn
me
into a
clip that
PSA.
real quick.
Let's see what I got. I
Let
grew
me
up in the
open the old wallet.
70s. Okay, I grew up in the 70s. So trust
Remember
me.
the good old days when they put cocaine in toothpaste?
You know, here's the thing. I don't remember because
The new
I
tagline for
brushed
the
my
Cryptid Show.
teeth all the time. Couldn't get enough of that funky stuff.
Oh, amazing. The new
All right.
tagline for the Cryptid Show is just the Cryptid Show. I've heard nothing but good things about Quaaludes, which would actually still be correct.
It would work.
for
It
the
would be
vibe
just
of the
fine.
Yeah,
And so,
honestly.
awesome. Are we ready to switch
amazing.
roles?
Yeah, let's swap. You ready? You ready, sir? You ready?
I think I am.
You ready to call?
Now, Kate, do you want to run through quickly what
Oh,
your belief level is, what your show is, and if you have any particular host quirks?
And
Yeah.
while we're doing that, people should also go over to ttrpg.link/cryptid show if they haven't to check out.
Oh
the
yeah,
banker
go
code.
back.
Please do that. Okay, so you know the show Serial, you know the classic
Yes.
true crime podcast Serial. It's like that. My name is Paisley Buttersworth. They're related.
No relation.
As an improviser, I only know 2 names. Yeah, and so it's like a serial true crime podcast getting to the bottom of all of these strange going-ons that have been happening, doing interviews with people. And I'm going to say that my belief level is, it's hard to like tell yourself to pick a card, any card, like it's the Uno Reverso. I'm an 8. So I was like, yeah, I'm pretty on board. I'm pretty on board with it. I'm pretty like, yeah, I do believe.
Yes, awesome.
And then the host traits. Okay, what do we got? Okay, just kidding. I'm not Paisley. Paisley is the usual host. I'm the intern, I guess. And we're gonna say my name's Scott, and it's my first day on the job. But Paisley got hit by a bus and wasn't able to make it, so I guess I'm doing it.
Let's go, Scott.
Filling in for the regular host and has no idea what the fuck they're doing. All right. Okay. All right.
Excellent.
All right, sounds good. Tony, do you want to count us in again?
Yeah. Clint, are you all set?
Yeah, wait, I have one more card to draw.
Oh. Are you pre-drawing, you mad lad?
Yep.
It's
Okay.
a way to do things. And
Absolutely.
just so you know, Kate, the sponsor for this episode for Scott is Werewolf Community College.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
All
I'm
right.
glad that none of my pens work. This is exciting.
The
Love this
truest test of an improviser.
Right.
And-
How quickly can you pre-write your jokes? My pen's not working.
And we are live in 5, 4, 3.
Okay, come on, Scott. You got this. You got this up. Oh, hey, everybody! Welcome back to NPR. We are coming back from our break. This break has been brought to you by Werewolf Community College, where you get your credits before the full moon hits. Lots of great programming coming up for you later tonight. But right now I'm filling in for Paisley Buttersworth. She unfortunately couldn't make it into the studio tonight. So it's my name is Scott. I don't remember if I said that. Get it together, Scott. And so yeah, anyway, we're just gonna jump right into the show. Caller number 1. Hold on, I think there's like a hello.
Ah,
Shit.
be quiet. No, just shut up. Yeah, hello.
Hi,
Paisley? Is that you,
no,
Paisley?
no, this is, I'm so
I'm
sorry.
a big
This is,
fan, lass. I love you, Paisley. I love you.
oh, thank
Lot
you.
of love tonight.
So thank you so much. Who I'm not Paisley. I'm Scott. I'm so sorry. I know you're probably disappointed. Frankly, I'm disappointed too. What's your name, caller?
I'm Booge McGillicuddy. Scott, you said, like Scott.
Scott. Yeah.
Is that with 2 T's or 1?
2.
2 T's. Okay.
Yeah.
At the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a
Yeah.
last name, Scott?
Oh, Kilt.
Yeah, Scott Kilt.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm glad I called.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm supposed to, okay, hold on. Paisley wrote down the questions I'm supposed to. Okay.
Yeah.
Scott, thank you so much for calling in. We are excited to hear from you. Please tell us a little bit about your story.
You sure Paisley is not there? I mean, like somewhere like in the back room or, using the toilet or anything like that. No,
she's going through a really tough divorce. I'm so sorry. I wasn't supposed to say that on air.
Right. I understand. Yeah. Okay. Well, Scott, and I like the name.
Oh, I just got it.
That's yeah.
It's dope. Sorry. Okay.
Oh
Anyways.
boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you wanted to put me on hold until Paisley got back, I mean that'd be
I mean,
never mind.
I could, but it's oh
Mhm,
boy,
mhm.
it's not great
Sure.
over there. So I
All
would just
right.
yeah, it's fine. We'll just edit this part out.
Sure.
So
Yeah, I
yeah,
understand. Yeah. So listen, lass. I said lass. Is it lad? Are you a lad or a lass, or should I not be
personally,
that specific? I
I
don't know what the Scottish term is for they. Uh, I will.
I think it's non-binary. I don't. I'm sorry.
Non-binary. Yeah.
Check
Okay.
your
So
accent, sir.
you're,
But no, I'm just a guy. I'm just honestly,
just a
I'm just
guy
kind of a little guy. Okay.
talking
Anyway,
to a guy. Well, listen. I don't know how much charge I got left on the phone.
okay.
So maybe I better get down to it, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm here in the deep dark woods.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Like right now, currently, you're in the woods?
I'm in the woods, yeah, and it's the signal's not great here, but I mean it's
Whoa.
okay. And I just had
Yeah.
something so amazing happen that I thought, well, I better call my good friend Paisley, who I talk to all the time, and look at here, I end up a Scotsman talking to a Scot.
I'm so sorry to disappoint you.
Uh,
But also, what's going on in the woods? What are you seeing? Can you tell us what's going on?
Yeah, it's really right next to these woods. There's a bit of a lock.
Oh,
Uh, I
do you have like a
like LOCH, a lock, like
oh,
a
okay.
lake, like a lake.
Oh, okay, okay.
Should I say
Sorry, I
lake?
don't. No, it's fine. It's you.
Okay.
No, it's good.
Ah,
I'm sorry. I interrupted. You go. You just keep.
okay.
You
There's
just
a
keep. Yeah.
sign.
Yeah.
There's a sign. Loch Elliot. It says. So
Okay.
I'm here at the edge of Loch Elliot,
Okay.
and there seems to be something huge out in this loch. It's moving about. It's looks a little. It's kind of shiny,
Okay.
but it's like a very large toad.
Okay.
A toad. Yeah.
Like kitchenware size. Are we talking like a like
Oh
a
no, no, no!
saucer?
A much larger toad than that.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
this is it kind of surfaced, in the water, and I saw bumps, and it turns out it's just a very large toad with a very bony back.
Okay.
You get that sometimes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Is
And
it?
and I'm looking at it. Is it what? Go ahead, dear.
No, I was just all right. What is it? Is it observing you? Does it seem to like care that you're
No,
observing it?
I don't know if it's seen me quite yet.
Could you like
It's
poke it with a
Oh,
stick?
wait there. No, I'm not getting close enough to poke this beastie with a stick. Are you mad? No, I shouldn't have raised my voice because when I said that to you about being mad, it started looking at me, and
Oh,
it opened its mouth.
oh,
Oh Lord. Oh, this is an orthodontist dream. I
what
mean,
do you see?
it's like all these teeth, like tiny like human teeth. Ah,
Oh my God.
gross, which is a great word to say when you're Scottish. It's got all these tiny little teeth lining its mouth. Oh, now I would say it would be hell on ears of corn, but right now it's kind of scaring me. And it's looking at me,
Oh,
and
okay.
good lord, it's kind of moving towards me,
Oh, okay.
and it looks absolutely disgusting.
Oh, oh,
It looks
well,
terrified of seeing me.
oh,
Me, a big
well,
toad with a mouthful of teeth, is
well.
disgusted by seeing me.
I mean, you are an intimidating Scotsman.
No, not re no, I'm Italian. What are you talking about?
Oh,
No, that's just a little cryptid hunter joke. Just a little joke. No, no, I'm not really that attractive, to be honest with you, Scott.
do you think the are do you think the toad is attracted to you, or
No, this is not attraction. No, no, no. This is like revulsion.
oh, could
Uh,
you
it's ugh. This is starting to piss me off a bit.
could you perhaps, do you have anything in your pockets? Could you give it, like, I don't know, some candy, or like
Oh,
maybe you
not
could
that.
do a little
Wait,
dance?
I have my lunchbox here. Hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, I may have identified the problem. It's smelling me haggis.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
that'll do it.
okay. That's much easier on me ego because I was, if it hits haggis, okay, join 98% of the planet, I guess. But no, that's not it because it's not even looking at the haggis. It's looking at my face. I had a lot of dermatological problems
Oh.
when I was a wee lad. And
Well, I mean, okay, I don't wanna, I don't want to inadvertently cause offense, but is it possible that you, a Scotsman with human teeth and frog-like boils and otherwise frog-like skin, no offense, is it possible that maybe the frog is just excited to see you? Perhaps it sees in you, like
seeing
Nama's
someone
frog. The
from
frog
the
in it
home,
recognizes the frog in you.
from the home country, yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
something like that. I
what
mean,
should
I
I?
don't.
What should I do?
I mean, have you tried? This is gonna sound wild, but we've had weirder stuff on the show. You could try kissing the frog. I've heard sometimes that's like mixed results.
Oh,
It could eat you. It could also, you could meet a prince. I
all
don't.
right, all right. Well, let me I'll give it a try. Let me. I'm walking towards it.
Okay. Yeah, be
Oh,
careful.
oh.
Ask for consent first.
I'm a long way from that, lad.
Close
It's.
enough.
I feel. Oh, this is nice. It's like my body is. It's like enveloped in a gentle warmth. It's I feel like I've got a bit of a glow about me, Scott. And as I get closer, that warmth is. Ooh, Boosh likes that. Boosh is very happy with that. Yeah. Oh, I swear by my McGillicuddy ancestors that this is a wonderful feeling. Okay, I'm about 3 feet away from it, and
Okay.
it's not moving. It's kind of. I want to say it's smiling, but with all those damn teeth, it's a little hard to tell. Okay. You said to ask permission.
Yeah, I mean, it seems polite,
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well. Hello, Toad. Greetings. Hope you're having fun here in Loch Elias, Elliot. My name's Booge McGillicuddy. Oh, it's smiling. Now for sure I know it's smiling.
Okay. Okay, cool. You
I
got this, man.
I'm engulfed in a feeling of warmth. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel a connection to you, and
Yeah, man. You got this.
I would like to know: would you do me the honor of letting me smooch on you? Oh, it's nodding.
Oh,
Oh, he's nodding. Okay, hold on. All right.
okay. You got this, man. Bring it home. You're a king.
Oh,
You're a
Scott,
king.
Scott, thank you for helping me. I
You
mean,
got this.
you've made
You
this.
are deserving and worthy of love.
Okay. Pucker up, me fine toady friend. Gross. Very gross.
Oh my
That's a
God, you
hard.
lived. I
No,
wasn't. Okay.
yeah. Oh, this is unusual. Ah,
What happened?
I'm
What's going
breaking
on?
out in words.
Oh.
I've got words. They're spreading from my lips
Uh-oh.
over my face. I'm having a little trouble talking.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, Oh, I'm going a little green here. Green. I don't know why I changed into a rabbi all of a sudden. I'm green, and hold on, Scott. Scott, hold on.
Okay. Bougie. Boogie. Buddy. Oh, Paisley's gonna fucking kill me. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and we'll send some help out to the. Oh boy, I feel like that's just all on me. I probably shouldn't say that out loud. But okay. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take a commercial break. And I'm gonna. Okay. And we'll be right back after these messages here on Legally Distinct NPR.
Let's go. That was so good. Oh my. Kate, you play such a clueless bro.
Thank you. Thank you. Give myself a B+ on that one.
Oh, wow.
I never considered just simply turning into a toad to end the scene. Like, I should have put that. I'm kicking myself for not putting it in.
I mean, the game's not in print
Ooh.
yet. What is actual play but a moment of living game design?
Right.
I'm just gonna add something at the bottom, being like, "You can turn into a cryptid. No one said you couldn't."
Once coerced by your fellow player to kiss the frog.
Now, with that, we have one more little game that we can play. We can do one more scene together, and then we'll probably want to wrap it up and call it a night. Before we do that, though, I want to get the plugs in early just so that people don't dip until that happens. So we'll do the same as the intros. Kate, we'll start with you. Do you have anything you want to plug / do you want to let people know where they can find you online?
Oh, sure. I could do all of those things. You can find me online wherever there's a Catieosaurus without a number after the tag. If it's got a number, it's not a real Catieosaurus. It's an imposter Catieosaurus.
They're scamming you. They're scamming you.
Catieosaurus, no numbers. You can pre-order my book, The ADHD Field Guide for Adults. Also, I'm going to be DMing for the Danube of the Damned through D3 at Sea. We are taking a European riverboat cruise all the way down the Danube, and then we're going to play Vampire the Masquerade at actual for real Dracula's Castle, and then the next night we're going to have a masquerade ball at actual for real Dracula's Castle. You look me in the goddamn eye and tell me you don't want to go on that trip. So if you want to get tickets for that, I'll be hosting. I'm also actually, Clint, this is because of you. I'm going to be running 5 Sherlock Holmeses, but one of them is a vampire because I'm not here to play serious games. I'm only here to be whimsical.
Oh, I love that game. I love that game.
Yes!
Doing that. And then Moon, who is in the chat, says that I also have to tell you about my podcast. It's called Sorry I Missed This, and I talk about ADHD and its impact on sex and intimacy and relationships and all sorts of things. It has nothing to do with Dungeons and Dragons, but let's be real. If you're here, you could probably learn something from the podcast. So listen to it. Okay, that's me.
Also check out Kate's book.
Oh yeah, and it's on sale on bookshop.org because today is Prime Day and they're having an anti-Prime Day sale, so it's on sale.
Give me that link. What was it again?
It's I don't know. It's bookshop.org.
Bookshop. I'll find it. You're fine. That's bookshop. I was like, I hate doing this, but I also know that Simon & Schuster really pays attention to those numbers. And
I know, right? It's crazy. I have like a little thing where I can tell how many I've sold, and it's just every day I check and get sad.
I do want to say really quickly before we hop to yours, Clint. I went to bookshop.org and I typed in Catieosaurus into the search bar, which I believe you are publishing it under your legal name, correct? Cate Osborn.
It's Cate
However,
Osborn.
I will say, when you search Catieosaurus, the only thing that comes up is Catieosaurus and other dinosaurs and reptiles from the Middle Jurassic. And I thought you would probably.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
And you should get that book while you're there also too. Like,
yes.
Right, why not? Get
all
both.
right.
Who do you get along with better, Kate? Simon or Schuster?
Simon's a piece of shit. So
Yo, you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah. And he hasn't written anything good since Odd Couple.
Right?
I mean, to be honest with you.
It was a deep
Now,
cut.
Clint, where can people
I am the
find you
king of
online?
deep cuts. We've got a live show coming up in Salt Lake City on October 17th. It's going to be a My Brother and Me show. And then on the 18th, we've got a show in San Diego at the Balboa. That is going to be I believe, oh yes, that's going to be a TAD show. That's going to be the Adventure Zone. And we are going back to the Balance campaign and doing a Balance Adventure Zone. And then on the 19th, we've got a My Brother and Me for San Diego. Tickets are available at McElroy.family. You can check that out. Also, we have put the finishing touches on our 7th and final graphic novel, and for now, in the Adventure Zone graphic novel series, and that's going to be coming out in 2026. We're really excited about that. And we also are doing, we are returning to live stage production of Candle Nights this year. We'll be doing Candle Nights in the Keith Albee
Let's
Theater in
go.
Huntington, West Virginia. And you can find all those things at McElroy.family. It's all right there for you. And I get a $200 bonus just for mentioning that.
True.
It's true, which is why I need you to stop mentioning it, because you get an extra $200 every time you do it.
That's right. And it comes straight from McElroy.family. Cha-ching!
No. Also, I do have to say that right now, the McElroy merch shop has my favorite merch ever made in the entire world by anyone, which is the hand towel that says "You dried," because I'm a huge Dark Souls fan, and that is hilarious.
Oh, I left one thing out.
Yes.
One thing out. I'm going to be doing D&D in a castle in Lumley Castle, just outside of Newcastle, in first week in November. And the week before that, Kate, you'll appreciate this.
What is it?
I'm going to spend a week in Edinburgh, and one day I'm going out on Loch Ness, and I'm going to hunt.
Hell yeah.
And
Hell yeah.
I am going to find Nessie. Or die trying. So
No.
So maybe I won't. Maybe I won't be a D&D in a castle.
Just make sure you
There are
kiss
worse way
Nessie
to
and
go.
see if you get to turn into a Nessie. That's the real trick here. Well, since we're doing plugs, I know we want to get one more in, and I want to leave a little time because I know we want to be done on time. We talked a little bit about it. Let's talk a little bit about the crowdfunding project. Right now, we're about 50% of the way to our funding goal, which we're less than 12 hours in, so that's great. We have a flash funding goal of a sound bank and some amazing music. But we haven't listed out our other stretch goals yet, things that might come as the game gets a little bit bigger. Anica, can you tell people a little bit about some of the cool things that might happen if they go back to the CryptID Show and help us get up higher?
Gosh. Yes, I can. So we have our 3 big stretch goals. We are bringing in 3 guest writers. We are bringing in Jonathan Perez Galvan, aka Latinos Against Spooky Shit, who has such a deep and interesting knowledge of cryptids and the supernatural, and I'm very excited for him to be writing on it. We're going to be bringing in Ifeanyi Way, who's going to be bringing a very specific type of that actually style comedy. But the person that, don't tell the other 2, I'm the most excited about is we're going to be bringing in our very own Catieosaurus as a guest writer who's going to be adding your own cryptids. You know so much about cryptids. Who's your favorite cryptid?
Okay. So I should say a fun trivia fact about me is that I have a doctorate in cryptology. So I know a weird amount about a lot of different cryptids.
I am so adopting you.
That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. If I had a nickel, I'd have 2 nickels because I am adopted. But But I think my favorite cryptid is this one, and it's called the Mokele Mbembe, which is just very fun to say. But it's basically like maybe a dinosaur that just kind of like chills, and I think that's fun. And it's like in the Congo like river area, and it's sort of like Nessie but better because it's got a better name, and it's also like bigger. It's a bigger dinosaur, so I think that's cool and fun.
Awesome. Help make all those things happen. Head over to the link right below Kate at ttrpg.link/cryptid show. Back it today. If you can't back it because everybody's at different places in life right now, sharing it with other people you know would enjoy the game is the next best thing you can do to help get the word out and help make all these great things happen. So with that said, let's do. You want to do one more call? Do we want to go back to Scott?
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. No, I think we're gonna meet somebody else. We're gonna meet Roland Hightower. He is a podcaster. This is a deep cut, but you know those like old like Fry and Laurie sketches where the linguist would talk? That's very much his vibe.
Oh God, what does it say that I get that deep cut?
No, that just means you're a man of taste and refinement is what that means.
I've wondered about that.
But yeah, so that's gonna be, and it's just it's just his show. And yeah, do we have a ad that we're coming out of?
It's the local law firm Corbin, Joliet, and Malou, attorneys at law.
Joliet and who?
Malou, Maloo.
Malou, okay.
At law.
All
I mean, that's how I'm assuming it's pronounced. If you have a different pronunciation.
All right, that's fine.
All right.
And real quickly, Kate, do you want to go through your belief level and whether you have any caller traits, which you can always keep secret as well. You don't have to share it with the other player.
Okay. Belief level is a 4. Yeah, that makes sense. So Roland is going to be something of a skeptic. And so yeah, so something of a skeptic, and so much pressure. And I'm gonna keep this one secret.
All right. Clint, are you all set?
All set.
All right. Here we go.
Let's go.
In 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the Rational Heresy. It's me, your host, Roland Hightower, and we are back today speaking once again about the unusual things happening in our world, in our universe, as it were. Today, in particular, today's episode is brought to you by our beloved sponsor, Corbin, Joliet, and Malou, who you will know, you'll be relieved to know, have been cleared of all accusations and wrongdoings. And so we are delighted to have them back as our sponsor. If you are looking for adequate legal representation, I cannot recommend them enough. But without further ado, let's just move over to the phones, where today we have a caller who I believe has something of a story to tell. So let's just open the phone banks, if you will.
Hello.
Yes, caller, you're on the air with Roland Hightower. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Do tell us your tale. Spin us your yarn.
Thank you, Roland. Well, I was I'm currently on the graveyard shift.
The graveyard.
Work. Yes. I'm a taxi driver.
A taxi driver.
Yeah. My name is Jim, and
Jim, the taxi driver.
Boy, I tell you, this was weird. I saw something. I just got back because I was driving, and I made a wrong turn, and I went down an alley here in our bustling city, and there was this thing, this horrible thing.
Can you describe the thing that you I'm sure saw, Jim? Can you tell us a little bit about what you think you saw while you were misremembering your own taxi route?
Okie doke. Well, I got out of the cab and I looked down the alley. I saw some movement around some trash cans, and I said, "Holy shit! It's beloved character actor Richard Kind. I was as shocked as anybody. Because A, I didn't know beloved character actor Richard Kind was, still alive. But there he was going through the garbage cans.
All right.
Wow, was I shocked.
All right. So to recap thus far, you, a taxi driver, Jim, misremember your route. You take a wrong turn. You are driving down an alley, and you see beloved character actor Robert Kind digging through the garbage.
No.
Could you tell, Jim, what this character actor was trying to find in the garbage?
You give very succinct summations, You should go into the business.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I thought about it, and I loved him on Spin City and Mad About You, and his recent guest appearance on Poker Face, in which he was, I believe, murdered. Again, my surprise, he ain't dead. So very slowly, I approached him. I went very slowly. And I looked at him and I said, Dick? And he looked up and there was old cabbage. Cabbage, yeah. From, I think, egg rolls. You ever get those egg rolls that you think you're going to really enjoy? And there's not a single egg in them.
I honestly, I hate that. I hate that, Jim.
All cabbage. Holy, maybe a little chunk of pork. At least you hope. It's pork.
But a lack of pork, a stink. The balance is off. I understand what you're saying.
A sousson.
A sousson, if you will. Yes, indeed. Yes. So, Jim, please enlighten us further. So, Richard Kind, a very serious man.
Yeah, well,
turning these cabbage rolls inside out.
He was serious. Yeah. Apparently, he's on a paleo because he wasn't going to eat the fried stuff.
Or maybe he does have a big mouth.
He does have, yes, and boy, did this guy have a big mouth. But let me tell you something. I got a little concerned that it wasn't the Richard Kind I know and love, because the Richard Kind I know and love is always smiling. But this Richard Kind
was
did not look kind at all. He was not smiling. He was looking at me, and he did not seem to be very, very pleased. As a matter of fact, I'm going to draw a card here to tell me how he was actually reacting. He seemed very embarrassed that I saw him, as if he had just performed some kind of cryptid fox pass, or faux pas, if you speak French. And so I felt for the guy, right? I mean, how embarrassing, to be a down on your luck former star of television and screen. Although I don't know if he did a lot of movie work. But I said, Dick, it's okay. It's okie doke. Because I love you for what you did in the past. And then, for the first time, I got that smile. And it was hideous because he had the cabbage and all of the fluvia. Is that a word? Effluvia?
Oh, yes. Yes.
So I had unknowingly, stabbed myself in the ear by, in the eyes, actually, I guess, if you want to.
Wait, I'm so sorry. We're going to have to backtrack slightly, Jim. You, upon seeing beloved character actor Richard Kind digging through the garbage, you stabbed yourself in the eye.
No, that was a metaphor. That was a metaphor. No. The only thing that I felt was my teeth were itching. As a matter of fact, they're still a little bit gripey right now. But I didn't know if that meant I wanted to smile or if I wanted the cabbage. You know, how do you decide in moments of great stress like that?
Let me ask you this, Jim, the taxi driver.
Absolutely.
Not to cast aspersions or assumptions, or perhaps even cast doubt upon your story, because obviously I, of course, believe you. But is it possible that you just perhaps saw beloved character actor Richard Kind, perhaps inebriated, perhaps in a state of drunkenness, perhaps in a state of ne'er-do-welling, if you will, who was just simply down on his luck, having not had many hits since A Bug's Life, and perhaps you just saw him at a low rock bottom moment. Is that possible?
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I think it is. That's what I thought was going on. I never assumed it was some kind of like monster or something. I figured it was Richard Kind, but I had to call you because, man, I just met Richard Kind and I had to tell somebody, right? I mean, holy, how often do you get to meet Richard freaking Kind? Oh, you know, the Curb Your Enthusiasm guy. And you know, I just wanted to brag.
It's Jim, we certainly appreciate you sharing your tale, your story, your experience with us today. However, unfortunately, we are going to have to end the call, as it were, shut it right on down. That was terrible, and I wish you nothing but the worst. Thank you so much for calling. Goodbye. No, it's actually just character. Oh man.
I love it. Let's roll right into our reaction roll, which is man, I did this bit so long ago and I never envisioned having a McElroy on this. This is a live stream inside of a live stream. It's RTS to sit down with the creators of the show. To sit down with the creator of a game that we just played and talk about what it was like to play that game. Today we are talking about CryptID Show, which is live right now over on BackerKit at ttrpg.link/CryptID Show. We just finished having two amazing people play it through the game, and now we are going to chat about it for just a couple minutes. That was a blast to watch. We just did plugs and intros, so we're just going to dive right into it. Katie and Clint would love to hear from y'all. Katie, we'll have you go first. What it was like to play, what some of your favorite moments were, things that stood out to you about it, and if you have any questions for Anica, now's a great time to ask.
Oh my goodness. This was very fun. Thank you so much for having me. Not a strong radio host, turns out. Not among my skill sets, but that's
I
fun.
thought you were better than a lot of people I've worked with.
This is a true story. I had a radio show in college. There was a very short period of time where I had a radio show, but all I played was show tunes, and they were like, "You got to stop." But anyway,
yeah, you're so adopted. You are so adopted.
This is the best day of my life. But yeah, no, this was great. I loved it. I love the, like, as an improviser, I love it when you get like a little weird hat. I like, you know what I mean? Just like a little, like, oh, they're doing like a Michael Caine thing, or like they're doing like a little, I just love those little moments, because even if they don't necessarily, I don't know, like I don't know. I'm bad at recaps. I had a good time. Thanks for having me. I'm just stop talking.
No, I'm glad that you mentioned that, because we've played TTRPGs together. Character improv is not my strong suit. I am so good at describing combat very beautifully. That is where I excel. But when it comes to actual improv, I really struggle with that. And part of what I wanted to do with the CryptID Show was make a game that makes people like me who have a kind of hard time with improv feel a little bit more comfortable in it in a framework that's very easy to work in, because you get these little hats. Michael Caine impression that lets you maybe practice accents or impressions, or gastrointestinal distress that kind of lets you do physical work. Having all of these little bits and pieces that you can add in optionally really helps you learn how to think about, what am I doing with my voice? What am I doing with my body? And similarly with the CryptID Show, something that I wanted to do is sometimes it can be easier to do improv if you are playing an expert in a scene or if you're playing like scared and frantic. So it's kind of designed to be like, hey, here's a really fun, easy way to experience being the person that has more knowledge in a scene. And here is a fun, easy way to be the person who has more emotion in the scene. So yeah.
Yeah, and like I don't know, like I am a person, like I tend to play I'm very good at improvising a very specific type of character, and I know that about myself. And so going in, I was like, okay, I'm going to do like a couple of easy ones, but I want to challenge myself. And so I liked that I had kind of that safe container of like, yeah, and if it goes really bad and I'm like really floundering, I can just be like, calls over, bye, like, and you know what I mean? So there's like a safety element to it, but there's also like that safe container to play in, and I think that's really cool. But Clint, what you talk now?
Oh wait, hang on a second. Hey Joel, they got me doing 2 damn shows. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was just one. I'm doing a second one. When am I getting? Oh, well, in that case, screw it. I thought it was wonderful. No, I'm kidding. Joel never takes my calls. No, I think your goal in this, Anica, is a very honorable one, because when I DM, when I run a game, I tend to focus on the other side. I like the storytelling. I like the character development. I like the development of a group, of a team. And I mean, I enjoy the combat aspect of it, but I think anything that helps people develop the skills to play the characters, to build the storyline, to have it make sense, and to really have a beginning, a middle, and an end. You know, one of the keys to good theater, good plays, good anything, movies, television, whatever, is that characters change over the course of whatever it is you are creating. And I think that anything that helps people develop that skill, anything that helps make the story, I mean, because like I said, I love the battle aspect of it. And I think you can learn a lot about characters through battle. You know, who's going to be cooperative, who's going to be, you know, self-sacrificing, all those positive things. But I think you learn a lot more about characters as you develop them. And I think that a really good campaign has that built into it. And I think this game really kind of enhances and can kind of help train people a little bit in doing that, coming up with a character. Hopefully not Jim Ignikowski from Taxi. What? Yes, I know. That's who I was doing. I know. You thought it was Michael Caine.
First off, obviously, we all got it. I really liked the selection process. Like, I think that's a really good way, because I really like the improv theater that I used to work at. We called it blind line, where it's just you shove your pockets full of stuff that the audience written, and then you just pull out the piece of paper in the moment, and you're like, oh, and like I said this thing or whatever. And so that was sort of how I did my card draws. But I liked that Clint did the opposite, and he pulled all 4 before. So he went in sort of having like a cohesive knowledge of the thing. And so,
the
like,
first time, second time,
yeah.
I did do the draw because you embarrassed me in the first.
Well, but I like that you can do it either way, right? So if you are somebody who likes that kind of like in the moment, like, oh, like little, because I'm just a masochist, and so I'm like, how challenging and hard can I make this in front of people that I really respect? But like having the ability to say, okay, I'm going to do it that way, or I'm going to like take a minute and I'm going to think about it and then like go into the scene. Like, I really like that it supports newer players, newer improvisers. Like, I think that's a really, really smart mechanic to have built in as well.
And I think you've got a lot of flexibility with this. I think people will want to play this game a lot. And, you know, after they run through what's 13 to the 4th power?
52. Because there's
13 times 13 times 13 times 13.
Oh,
Anyway,
wow.
because every single variation could impact the other variation.
Right. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
Sorry, my ride's here. I gotta go again.
and then when this sells 1 million units, which I'm sure it will, because
You
I'm
should.
going to buy 900,000. Wonderful Christmas gifts. I think then you can come out with another rule book of different interpretations of the numbers and the rolls, and you may not even have to wait till the second batch, the first batch of sales figures come in.
Yeah.
I'd go ahead and do it if I were you.
Yeah, that's
I
literally
really
what I
wanna
was
do,
going to
like,
say.
I want to do a kid-friendly version too. I think this would be a really fun way to get kids into improv. So, thank you both.
Yeah, while y'all were playing, the anchor at a news desk throwing to people in the field version of this game came. There's a lot of
Yeah.
things that are in similar spaces that would be tremendously fun. I think there's a ton of things here. It's been super fun to sit down and play with Anica a couple times, but also to watch the two of you just. Kate, your body work was so tremendous. I put it in the chat. And I
Thanks.
saw it the whole time, but then in the last one where you were shuffling the cards and you were doing little small things with your posture and physicality that really drove characters forward. And Clint, the energy was just tremendous the whole time. The smoothness of that first radio hosting show. Obviously there's some lived experience there, but I think the love of that type of genre and that type of experience that you were harkening back to also came through really cleanly. And that's such a beautiful thing to see, something that someone loves be able to come up and play, and then see them how they're going to play around with it. It is tremendous to watch.
Thank you, Tony. And
Yeah.
full disclosure, I stole the character of Lester the Nightfly from a Donald Fagen album. So
What was the other one? Car Talks. That's what I was thinking
Car
about.
Talks.
The car talk.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I want to see
I
Car
was
I
Talk
referenced
version.
car.
Tattoo
I think
process?
we all have very similar backgrounds because car talk was,
Oh,
and
he's
I'm not a
great.
car person, but it's just like a.
You
it's
didn't
a
need to be
core
for car talk.
Yeah, you didn't have to be. It was just
You
it was
really
just,
didn't
yeah.
have to
And
be.
Delilah. That was I was like, oh man, I wish I had another turn. I
Wow.
want to do legally distinct Delilah.
Yeah.
Here's another Michael Bolton.
This is Delilah.
Or Casey Kasem. Hi, everybody, and welcome
Yeah.
back.
Oh,
to
that would
America's
be
Top
my
40.
God,
many
he's so
odds.
good.
Yeah,
Janine from Puerto Rico.
New
right?
stretch goal to get Clint and Katie back to host another stream later.
I'm in
on. And
anytime.
so,
Anytime.
Well, then I'll save all my Casey Kasem jokes.
there we go. This was tremendous. It's really fun to sit down and develop and think about all the different things that can happen. We've thought about what do you do when you've got a bunch of people who want to play this and you can host a show with side characters, producers, other stuff like that, as well as actually rotating through callers. This is a lot of fun things that you can do with the format that Anica's created. I'm super excited about it. As a publisher, lots of times you get to be the first fan of a game or one of the very early ones of it. And so so super excited to be working with them on CryptID Show. Go check it out. Go check out all the amazing work of everybody else. We'll drop some links to things in the show notes, at least on YouTube, because that's where most of our rewatches happen. If you have a chance I don't know, follow us on things at +1EXP everywhere. We have never figured out a good way to end these shows, and at this point, we're not interested in trying. So
Can I throw one more thing out?
Oh yeah, throw one more thing out.
Yes.
If you love this kind of stuff, may I suggest a podcast that I have nothing to do with except that I absolutely adore. It's the Dana Gould podcast. Look up the Dana Gould podcast. Dana Gould has done episodes on Art Bell. Dana Gould is one of the funniest people that have ever walked the planet, and his podcast is excellent. And his areas of interest that I share with my adopted daughter over here, my adopted cousin, and my Tony-in-law. It's a fantastic podcast, and horror movies, old sci-fi, old
so good.
Hollywood from the past. He is absolutely brilliant, and please, somebody tell him I was talking about him this nice, so I can someday contact him. But no, it's right in the wheelhouse. It's right in everybody's wheelhouse.
Absolutely. It is so good.
It's very good. Kate, thanks so much. Clint, thanks so much. We've never figured out how to end this show, and at this point, we're not interested in trying. So we're just going to wave at the camera until I decide to take us off air.
There's a camera?
Bye.
There's a
Bye.
camera?
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Where's a camera?